Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Again, I'm very ritualistic. I'm very routine. It's just kind of who I am as a person. Um, Hence why the drug addiction was so prevalent. And I think, I think as I get older and the more I learn and this, that, and the next thing, it's the more you know. It's like the more you never knew, right? So I'm looking through my Facebook a little bit, and I I come up on this one picture, and it fucked me up. It fucked me up, and I'm gonna show a couple of these pictures, and I just wanna kind of go through now that I have some clarity and I have some time behind this. And I've done the crying, and I've done the screaming, and I've done the why me. Now I can go back and I can look with objective lens. And woo! Definitely not the greatest. But what I will say, it's been the best adventure that I can go on. I've suffered more in these last 4 years than I have suffered in 36. But it's necessary suffering, right? And let's be honest, while I was taking the 20s and I was taking the Xanax, I was still upset. I was still not right. But those were the catalysts to allow me to believe that I was okay for the couple minutes that it worked. So let's do this real quick. Let's just jump in. I wanna show y'all. What addiction looks like in picture format. So first one we will start with. Bing, bing, bing. So this is me in the hospital after my seizure. No. Okay, this is my right side went numb. This is basically the start of my multiple sclerosis. Obviously, I'm not thrilled there, blah, blah. I am so fucked up here. I don't think people knew. Casey knew. The nurse might have known, but nobody else knew. Look at my eyes. There's nothing there. It's insane. And I'll go into that a little bit more too. But, I mean, look at this face. That is somebody who is just not happy with life. My son. Look at my eyes. My eyes are not open. And these are towards the end of the addiction. Look at this one. Look at those eyes. That is an evil person staring back at me. And I know him. He is me. But then you have. Let's get a different one. Here we go. My beautiful son in the back. Let's see. This is July 4th, 2021. So I would at least a couple Xanaxes, probably some opiates, definitely some bud. And everything. Oh, love this and blah blah. Nobody, if they knew, they didn't say a fucking word. Here, I'm gonna try to find another one too. This is so fucked up, man. This is so messed up. Look, the vacancy. Look at this. This is my beautiful boy, and I'm over here, just zooted and booted. And this really explains a lot of what goes on in a lot of guys' heads, including myself. I'm one of those people who I have an inner monologue that is, it's just, it's so loud. And the drugs help quiet that for quite a while until they amplified the voices. And then it's like, fuck, you know? So I'm not completely sober. Ingest marijuana. however many times I would like, because it's a vitamin. Marijuana might as well be a vitamin. Now, if I gave myself a tolerance break and did the whole thing, I'm sure I can get high again like the old days. But marijuana for me has turned out to be more of a leveling. Not even a leveling. We won't say that. We'll say a relief, right? If you're getting sober, and I'm 4 years into this, so if you're getting sober, we'll say 6 days out of 7, you're doing okay. But that 7th day, whoo, everything in you says, I don't care. I don't care how much progress I made. One pill, that's not going to kill me. It will, but that's the thought process to allow us to relapse so quickly, you know? And I'm glad I didn't relapse as much as I could have. I relapsed a couple times, that's for sure. But as you see, you know, like, I have a beautiful family, I had a beautiful job. I was just messed up. So we go to those. Oh, and by the way, full teeth. I have no teeth anymore. This was just 4 years ago. So. And then this is the newest picture that I have taken. With the boy. It is quite amazing. Yeah, it's just amazing going through these. Because I wasn't the worst addict in the world. I mean, to the point where I'm pretty sure I said this before, but I even called my mom after my first rehab thing, and she was like, "You're a drug addict?" So, my situation is a little bit different than a lot of, like, if you see the addiction shows and stuff. The parents are giving the money and they're holding the whoever down and they're doing their best. I didn't have that. I just didn't. So, you know, there's really not much else to say to that except for I had to, whatever I was going through, I had to go through myself. And with my wife, obviously, and we ain't going to talk about her end. Because let's be honest, if you're in a beautiful marriage, such as me and my wife, the influences are going to influence. And that's all I'll say about that. But I could have really done some real damage. And I'm glad that I'm 4 years in. It's going to be 5 coming up next year. And I'm proud of where I came from. And yes, I regret popping pills but if I didn't, where would I be? I probably would have killed myself. I probably would have unalived myself. It's just the way it is, man. The drug addiction is the disease, but the drugs are the solution at the time. For the addict, anyways. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it is. It just is. So, but once I figured out, I think it basically took me about a year. A year. Like, I am a hard-headed motherfucker. Took me about a year I was going to my outpatient, once a month. Then I would do a little bit better, and it'd be, once every 3 months. And I was being prescribed Xanax and Suboxone. Well, anybody who knows about opiates understands that once you get on Suboxone, it's no longer a fun, you're getting high thing. It's now, this is what you do to make yourself feel normal. Again, not right, just is. But the Xanax, those two together, and if you have what I have with the inner monologue that's just shouting all the time, that Xanax numbs the spirit. And, ooh, did mine needed some numbing. Or so I thought. I took so much Xanax that I have X amount of pills. I need them to last X amount of days. But of course, I would mess up. The first 2 days, all the pills are gone. Well, those who have gone through a benzo addiction, you understand you can't just take a high dose of benzos and not. Seizures happen. I have 2. And we were in such a weird thing of me being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis that the doctors, the wife, everybody kept saying the seizures are MS. Once I stopped popping fucking benzos like a retard, not one seizure. So, that's just being said, only we know what we're doing. And if I wanted to lie, or if I wanted to omit some truths, oh yeah, the MS definitely caused my seizures. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm the victim. No. I was manipulative. There was a lot of things that I wish I could take back, but obviously you can't. But we're just going forward now, baby. And videos like this, I think, are important because we can sit here and take full responsibility for the past, explain, and set up for the future. And that's what I'm doing now. You see how open my eyes are? Show me one picture that I showed you where my eyes are this open. You can't, because they didn't exist. So, I'm just saying, it's not an overnight thing. It's taken me quite some time, 4 years, to this very point. And I can't wait to keep going. Have a good day.